Over the past week or two, and indeed during the 14 months we've been on air, we've done lots of stories and interviews about water quality. We've spoken to scientists, politicians, farmers, people in Havelock North made sick by their water. And the issue often settles upon the description of New Zealand as clean and green. Are we? Well, we're green, says Hirini Reedy, although probably not in the way that the tourist posters might want to suggest. Last Wednesday, driving between Wellington and Gisborne, Hirini felt too tired to keep driving and camped for the night at the dock campground at Lake Tutira. Hirini loves camping and travels with his camping gear. When he woke, he was so appalled by the water quality in the lake, he posted a video showing it on his Facebook page. In a week, it's been viewed over 100,000 times. I asked Hirini what first alerted him to the water quality.
My first inkling of something was up was the smell. As I was bedding down for that night, I smelt the smell of smelt like a pig farm. My first reaction was, they must have built a pig farm around here. In the morning, when I went down to wash my utensils and I looked at the water, which is what I filmed on that video, I just saw the pollution and I smelt it and I actually tasted it, and I'm just showing it through the Skype, the bottle. I said, this is the source of the smell, this is the water. And so that was the beginning of this, why we're talking here.
So it smelt like a pig farm. What did it taste like?
Imagine a smoothie made out of cow shit. Yeah, it's a hard to think, but if you imagine drinking cow shit in liquid form and then the lingering smell on your lips, which smelt like cow shit, I would challenge any corporations, dairy farmers or others to justify that state of water by drinking a whole litre of it. I'm sure it'll make people question, how can we improve the water? So that was my taste test.
Hirini, some people will be watching you, and some people, many people in fact, will have seen the clip on Facebook. But for people who are listening on the radio, old school styles, can you describe what the water looks like in your bottle?
Imagine a kiwi blue bottle of pure water. Everyone can imagine that, right? Replace that with a green smoothie, right? Now open the top of the bottle and replace it with a cow shit methane smell. Okay, I'm sure everyone's getting a visceral smell of that. Now that's the state of the water. It's green. Yep, it's like a green smoothie. It's also got traces of blue in it, which may be 1080 or something, and other bits of scum. The only reason why I tasted it, John, because I saw the wildlife, the ducks, the swans, and if I said, if it's good enough for you creatures to have to drink this, let us humans drink it as well. We'll soon clean it up if we have to drink this like you have to do. So that was my only reason. Logic says I'm crazy because it's probably got toxins and it's probably deadly, but I'm still alive to tell you. So kia ora.
Kia ora, Hirini. Not only are you alive, you look alive and well, so that's very good news. But the fact of the matter is, what you are suggesting and what that water is suggesting is that Lake Tutira is not in a great state. And this is happening as the government is introducing water standards, as the country is debating the quality of our waters and our lakes and rivers. What do you think about all of this issue? Are you persuaded by the government's attempts to tackle precisely what you are describing?
Yeah, I'm thinking this is like after World War II, John, they had the Marshall Plan, which was the rebuilding and the reconstructing of Europe. I see something similar here with a Marshall Plan where we're rebuilding our rivers, and the name Lake Tutira. There's a rallying cry in there. Tutira mai ngā iwi. Tutira mai ki roto ki waho. Let us stand together as people. Let us gather in the name of the water. Let us marshal ourselves. The second point is, in the Hawke's Bay alone, the district council has, from my understanding, and people have alerted me to it, I'm a novice at this, John, but they said 5 billion litres of aquifer water has been licensed for export to foreign companies. I did the numbers, 5 billion litres. I had a bottle which was 1.5 litres, and I multiplied that roughly by the amount of water going out, and I said, we're actually giving our fresh water away. And we're actually in places like Havelock North, they had a water scare. Mawhai up north had a water scare. Ashburton, Whangarei. So we're having water poverty in this country, and yet we're sending our fresh water overseas, so we buy it back. For beef's sake, John, that doesn't sound ethical nor moral, regardless of the legalities of it.
Hirani Reddy.